Peace, family. What's going on with y'all? Peace, love, and reparations. Welcome to Black Star TV 2.0. Please come in and hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and share this out. Make sure y'all hit the Cap Ash as well. Family, listen, man. I want to talk about my last video didn't have no sound to it, so I actually want to come in here and do another video of the father who has taken the life of a police officer because the police lied about killing his child. And what I want to show y'all, I want to show y'all two videos. So I'm going to show two videos and we're going to break these down. Now, let's get to it real quick. Here we go. Here we go. Now, family, they tried to come in here and intimidate our brother by lining a whole bunch of suspected white supremacists out here.
Good morning. You said your water test is very sensitive. Okay. All right. Thank you.
And I'm glad that he held his own and kept his head high. They didn't show on that one how he walked by. But I'm going to show this other video. This was literally the other day in court. Now, this was the other day. His family happened to be there. Yeah. Shout out to his family, man. Shout out to that brother's family for coming and support. Look at all those cops. What are all those cops there for?
Okay, so let's try to armchair quarterback what we believe is going on here right now. So Hinton was escorted by police from Claremont County into the courtroom right here. There was some sort of commotion right outside with police officers then quickly escorting Hinton back out, likely for his own safety. His attorney remaining in the courtroom there with the judge. So this, of course, the man accused of hitting and killing that retired sheriff's deputy, making his no bond appearance. Okay, now we're listening outside.
So now, family, what I want to get back to is why is there so many police in a courtroom? Now, that's a scare tactic. That's to try to intimidate him. But see, the funny part about it is all them police not going to come to court when the officer gets charged for killing the kid. See, because what happened, and I'm going to tell y'all exactly how this happened, right? So when his kid got shot by the police, there was video camera. There was body cam to go with it. So after he got killed, I believe it was the same night or the next night, might have been the same night, the family went to the police station to go look at the video. And I believe that he seen what we have seen now, which was the cop didn't point a gun at him and he killed him. So once I believe that his father seen that and said, yo, Y'all lied to me. He ain't pointing no gun at you. You killed him just because you wanted to. And he ran his ass over. Exactly what he should have did. Because one thing we're going to stop doing is we're going to stop letting y'all just get away with whatever. Like, bro, sometimes you got to take justice into your own hands, right? And family, when we come to that point, that's when society is about to turn. See, it's so important that we don't just allow these people to do us any type of way they do, right? I just had a discussion with a friend based off a case we in, because this lawyer was lying to us. And I was like, yo, bro, why aren't none of y'all addressing the email? Why am I the only one addressing the email? You can't just let people do whatever and not have no type of counter reaction to it. You're not going to respond to his lies. You're not going to say nothing. You're just going to let him just make the lie a lie, just make the lie a truth by just ignoring it. Nah, you got to address it. You have to address it. And we're in that day and time where we like, yo, forget y'all. We not going for the BS. You're not going to sit here and tell me whatever you feel like telling me that, you feel what I'm saying? My kid happened to pull a gun out on you and you just straight killed him. Hell no. We not going for that no more. We definitely not going for that no more. Hold on, family. I actually had another video that I wanted to show y'all. 1 second. This brother's. Bear with me 1 second, family. Man, where's this dude's shit at? I don't know if I can find it. Family. I don't know if I can find it. Where's that? Bear with me 1 minute. I hate when I have to do this. I should have had this ready already. I think it's down here. Here it is. I found it. See, this is what he has seen, family. This is what he has seen. See, the footage shows that he didn't have a gun. I thought it was a video. Is this not a video? What the hell? I don't know. My computer acting crazy. But again, he never had a gun. The cop said at that point right there that he pointed a gun at him, which was a lie, an absolute lie. So family, should our brother get any time for that? Should our brother get any time for that? And if y'all, I believe he's in Cincinnati County Jail. If you would like to donate to the brother, make sure you hit his fund up, his account. I don't know what's going on. My screen just like straight froze. I don't know what's going on. Okay, it's just a still picture. But again, they lied to the brother about what happened to his son. He never pointed a gun at you and you just killed him. And see, if it wasn't for body cameras, we would just have to believe that story. The I'm white and I say so. Do you notice every time the police does some BS, they never keep it real? Never. I've never seen the police say, yo, you know what? We made a mistake. You know what I'm saying? XYZ. They always do some covering up, and then they will do it on the back end. They might try to, tell the truth after we done found out. But again, the simple fact that we know that the, what are they called? The police are filled with white supremacist groups. That says a lot right there. Cincinnati is a nice, I'm not going to say it's heavily black populated, but there's a nice amount of black people that live in Cincinnati. Look at the police department in those pictures. Yo, it was 90 something percent white people, white police officers in there. Literally 90% white cops sitting behind trying to intimidate him and the jury. You see what I'm saying? Y'all want swift justice on him. Who's being charged with his murder? Who's being charged with his son's murder? Because that was a murder. He didn't have a weapon, and you just straight gunned him down. This is why we need to, one of my solutions, again, to this problem is having our own tribal courts, tribal police, tribal judges, prosecutors, everything, the whole judicial system. We have to yank ourselves up out of that. Other than that, you're going to keep getting the same results. I put up a post the other day on Facebook to show that 70% of crimes committed in the United States are committed by white men. They make up 70% of the crimes, while black men make up about 20-something percent. And they try that, oh, per capita. We don't want to hear it. You're still committing majority of the crimes in the country. They love the per capita argument. They love that. But at the end of the day, regardless of per capita, you commit the most crimes. But we are 40 to 50% of the prison population. That does not add up. And again, family, please make sure y'all go get my book. Please make sure y'all go get my book. I got the Premium Trap and Judicial Warfare, which I absolutely have solutions in this book. Make sure y'all go get y'all pre-order you a copy right now. Make sure you pre-order you a copy. But I don't even think I did that. Yeah, make sure you pre-order you a copy. Hey, bud, I'm live right now. Let me call you back, okay? Say what?
Tell the chat I said hi.
All right, I will. They heard you. All right, bud.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. That was my son talking about, he just got out of school talking about, tell the chat I said hi. Yeah, but make sure y'all go get that book. But yeah, family, listen, man, that's what we need to do. We need to make sure that we have tribal courts, the same thing the natives got. We want the same exact thing the natives got. If the natives get in trouble on the reservations, they have their own tribal courts, their own tribal police and everything. The sentences are way less harsh, right? I think the max that a person can get for killing somebody on tribal land is like 5 to 7 years. They also got them same type of sentences in other countries. But you have to understand, we live in the United States, a white supremacist society, which we have the highest recidivism rate and the highest prison population in the whole entire world. And it's for a reason. That's why white men are committing 70% of the crimes, while black people are committing 27% of the crimes, but we are 40% of the prison population. Now go get a calculator and see how that does not add up. You see, and the only solution to this problem is dismantling white supremacy or just straight set removing yourself from that situation. But again, we even got these white supremacists out here who give these white people who have anti-black views, they will sit here and fund these people. They will sit here and fund these people. So again, white supremacy is absolutely alive and relevant. Racism is absolutely alive and relevant. And to try to act like you're just going to just act like it ain't here or just brush it to the side of, y'all talk about that white black stuff too much. Yeah, it's always going to be prevalent if you don't ever address the situation. You have to address the elephant in the room, fam. And that shit is white supremacy racism. Straight like that. All of y'all who into sports, I don't watch sports, but all of y'all that's into sports, y'all just seen what happened to Schroeder, Deion's son. Yeah, that was all racism. But you know what you're going to do? You're still going to buy a Sixers hat. You're still going to buy a Eagles hat. You're still going to give these racist entities and institutions your money willingly. It's called inappropriate behavior. You can't know that somebody's racist and they're practicing racism, and you're still going to give them your money. Again, I have a book called Judicial Warfare. Make sure you go grab a copy. This is an absolute solution to the problem. Again, if poverty breeds crime, why are we giving money to the police? If poverty breeds crime, that means you have to fund the poverty, not fund the police. You have to fund the poverty. And this is why we're going to stay with stuff like this, where they over police us. You feel me? They're going to constantly push this narrative. Think about it. They're not even talking about how they lied on this man's son and killed him. The whole story now is about him running over the cop and getting his revenge. See? It's all about him getting his revenge. They done took the whole thing away about the cop lying about him pulling out a gun, and that was the reason they killed him. You see? Nah, family. We can't go for this, and we can't allow them to railroad our brother. See, we got two cases going on right now, Carmelo Anthony and our brother right here. And we got to make sure, again, we funded Carmelo Anthony. I'm proud of that. I actually seen a post on Facebook today with our brother who ran the cop over. They said that they maxed his books out. People been trying to send him so much money that they're saying, hey, you can't even send him no more. His books is maxed out. Which I hope his family starts a GoFundMe so that everybody can send money to him. Y'all just gave that white girl $500,000, $600,000 for calling a black baby the N-word. You better support this brother. You better send him some money. I don't want to hear a black power, black nothing come out your mouth if you aren't putting dollars to people's situations. You're not going to sit here and tell me you can't donate to them, but you can go buy a Kansas City jersey. You could buy a Kansas City fitted hat, but you can't donate to this brother. Bro, it's called inappropriate behavior. And until we getting on code, and we getting there slowly but surely, we are getting on code with each other. But we really got to do it. And we got to stop this. Listen, bro, nobody's asking anyone to empty their bank account. Nobody's asking you that. But $1 or $2 from 43 million people can make a big difference. Shit, $1 or $2 from half of that, from a quarter of that would make a big difference. But one thing we can't keep talking about is black power, black this, black unity. And then soon as it's time to unite, niggas, oh shit, oh man, I don't know about it. I wish them the best. Everybody want to wish everybody the best and all that goofiness when it's time, when you get in your hot water. Soon as you in hot water, everybody just want to wish you the best. Nobody want to put a dime up to help you get no justice. But family, shout out to him, man. I would have did the same thing, bro. You take my kid away from me, bro, I'm coming to cook you. Because for real, even when, let's just say he did have a gun, bro, y'all be acting like y'all can't shoot a person in the leg, just down a person. You know what I mean? Y'all always got to go for the kill when it's us. White people be doing the most around y'all. They be doing the absolute most when they get in trouble. cussing the police out, grabbing they guns and grabbing they cameras and everything else, and they never get shot down and killed. You feel me? So at the end of the day, please make sure y'all hit that like button too, man. I appreciate everybody in here supporting the channel, man. It's greatly appreciated. But yeah, family, listen, man. Make sure you support our brother Rodney, because Rodney definitely needs our help. And I still can't believe, bro. Again, because watch this. They even said it. They said, hold on one second, family. I'm sorry. I want to do it like this. Because they even said, yo, the police let him come to the police department to watch the video. And I can guarantee you he was giving them the business in that police station. Oh, which one of y'all said he had a gun? Oh, he figured out who shot him and everything. Oh, it was him? Oh, that was from your camera. Okay. Ran his ass down just like he should have did. Ran him down, bro. That's what's up. Straight lying on that boy. And again, maybe the boy was out of pocket, stealing somebody's car, whatever. Again, that don't require a death sentence. That don't require a death sentence. And the simple fact that you lied to justify the kill says everything. That shit say everything, yo. Y'all stay styling about some stuff. And then, and watch this, like I said, bro, if you don't put the law in your own hands, you ain't gonna get no justice. You're not gonna get no justice. Why they not arresting that other cop? Why he not locked up? Why is our brother the only one in jail? Huh? You see what I'm saying? This is a super corrupt system where you're never gonna win. You have to separate yourself from these people. And again, separation and segregation doesn't mean you still don't live around white people. Watch this, family. Have y'all ever seen Chinatown? Have you ever seen Little Cambodia? You ever seen these towns where it's all Chinese stuff? Every single thing is China. They have them in New York. They got some in I think they got a Chinatown in New Jersey. They got one in Philadelphia. Bro, they're segregated. That's segregation. But they still do business with everybody. They still walk around and go in Walmart and everything else, but they have a Chinatown. Everybody thinks because when we say, yo, we need our own situation, that y'all go, oh, no, you're trying to take me away from white people. No. Nigga, you so scared, nigga. Bro, you could still be around white mommy and white daddy. You can still be around them, nigga. They ain't going nowhere. I know you can't do nothing without white mommy and white daddy. You can't do anything without them. They got to show you how to tie your shoe. They got to show you how to get your job. They got to show you how to put that application in. They got to show you how to retire. They got to show you that pension check. Yeah, you can't do nothing without white mommy and white daddy, nigga. That's why y'all so scared to separate, so scared to address them. Yeah, man. Squeeze that, bro. We got to get away from these people, man. Other than that, you are going to lose. That's why why you think the natives don't complain? Because they don't have to deal with these people while getting the resources at the same time all day. Yo, native people get checks every single month. Yo, they get checks every single month coming from your tax dollars. Your federal tax, when they take the federal taxes out your check, it's going to the Native Americans. Yes. Your tax dollars go to the Native Americans. So, and it's Native Americans that are younger than 18 that get checks every month. They haven't been through anything. They haven't walked the trails of tears back in the day. They didn't go through none of that, but they get checks every single month. Yo, we need the same treatment. We need the checks. we need our reservations, and we need our tribal courts, governments, and hospitals. Because that's a whole nother issue of white supremacy, of how they kill us all the time. Because you could talk about black people, oh, we kill each other all the time. First of all, it's less than 5,000 murders any given year, which makes that 0.00015% of us who's killing each other. So that's less than 1%. But when you look at the totality, them killing us through the police, them killing us through the hospitals, them killing us through all this other stuff, nigga, they killing us more than we kill each other. You better believe it. How many black women are dying through childbirth every year? Nigga, that's some white supremacy racist shit right there. All the black women dying through pregnancy, nigga, that's a systemic racist issue. Absolutely, that's a systemic racist issue. And black women, again, it's probably thousands of them who died during childbirth. So to try to compare us killing each other with all the systemic things you do to knock us off the map doesn't even compare. So don't let anybody tell y'all about how much we kill each other, because it don't matter. You feel me? It don't matter. And again, make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And again, make sure y'all go to Amazon, man, and cop this book. I definitely need y'all to cop this book, family, because definitely need y'all to cop this book. This is The Premium Trap, The Street Hustle to Selling Call Options. Then I got I got the Judicial Warfare, Unmasking the Psychological, Economic, and Judicial War on Foundational Black Americans. Yes, family, we have to separate. I definitely got gems in there. I have what else do I have in there? I have solutions, man. Solutions to the problems. Because we can't keep going through this. The simple fact that that white officer is not on trial while our black brother is standing up in front of court, while he got all these suspected white supremacists coming in to intimidate him. Y'all know that they treating him like shit in that jail. Yeah, because that's part of the connection. See, that's part of the judicial warfare. See, family, get my book. Because I bring the connection together. Oh, I swear to God, from the police to the county jail, to the court system, to the judge, to the prosecutors, the public defenders and paid attorneys. Oh, nigga, it's a whole finesse. And I walk it all down in that book. That's a fact. Oh, and I come with receipts too, nigga. I'm not just saying stuff just to be saying it. I'm going to show you some proof. Yeah, I got stuff out the Yale Law Journal from way back in 1978. Yep, to prove some of the stuff that I'm saying, nigga. These people are the biggest finesses. The only way we can be committing these little bit of ass crimes, 27% of the crimes in the country, and we be 40% of the prison population. Oh, it's a finesse going on, baby. And it's called judicial warfare. And if you don't learn how to navigate through that shit, oh, you're going to get finessed, baby. You're going to get finessed. I promise you. Where are all the black lawyers at, too? I see he got a black lawyer up there, but where are all the other black lawyers who should be helping him? Huh? It should be so many black. It's probably hundreds of black lawyers in Cincinnati. And I'm talking about Cincinnati alone. We ain't talking about the whole state of Ohio. We talking about just Cincinnati. It's probably hundreds of black lawyers. Do you think they're going to be working with each other, helping each other, trying to help this brother? I know when George Zimmerman got in trouble, he wound up getting the best defense attorney in the damn country. And it wasn't off his dime either. And again, I will give us some credit because I have been seeing posts where brothers is like, yo, where his GoFundMe at? I want to pay for his lawyer. I want to help contribute to the lawyer. So again, we do have some people out here on code, but we got to get more of us, family. We got to get more of us on code, and we got to get off this inappropriate behavior, man. I'm trying to tell you, that's going to be the death of us. It's inappropriate behavior. Helping people who are absolutely against you while sitting here just giving well wishes to the people who are in the trenches. That shit can't happen, family. It just can't happen. But I'm going to get up out of here. I definitely need y'all to go cop that book. I need y'all to cop my book. Please cop my book. Cop that, it's called The Premium Trap and Judicial Warfare. It comes out May 19th, 2025. It'll be out in a couple weeks. I enjoyed everybody. I appreciate everything. Hit that like and subscribe button. Please hit that Cash App as well. Family, I am in several lawsuits, and family, I need the help. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie, sugarcoat nothing. Listen, that's why I feel for this brother right here. Because again, I'm not in the situation he is. I'm in a civil lawsuit, but still, I get it, bro. I get when you trying to fight for your life and you scrambling legally and everybody just sitting around you watching. I done been there. So at the end of the day, family, I wish y'all the best of luck. Appreciate y'all. Peace, love, and reparations. We up out of here. I love y'all, man.
Is not a nicety. It's not something nice to have for black folk. It is now an absolute necessity. If you do not get reparations soon, black folk, as I told you before, are through. Reparation is not a nicety, it's a necessity. What are the conditions? What are the conditions that precipitated black folk getting into this dilemma? And what black labor, white wealth did, it tracked 800 years of history in very systematic terms to show you every strategy, every technique, every law, every public custom, and every public policy that was used to enslave black folk around the world and to maldistribute almost 100% of all this nation's wealth, power, resource, privileges, businesses, and controls of all levels of government into the hands of the dominant white society. And what slavery and Jim Crow segregation did with black folk, it intentionally maldistributed all the resources away from black folk and created a real-life monopoly game. Black folk in America are playing in a real-life monopoly game that you're totally ill-prepared to play and win.